Welcome to my channel, dear viewers, to the Friday Friendly Kitchen. And Murphy, I'm your host. And today we are going to celebrate Canada Day, and you'll be wondering what are the ingredients that I'm using. It's called my mom's version of banana fritters, which is less oil, less greasy, and which is much more easier to be used. And so here today we are going to celebrate 153rd year of Canada. So let's see and go into the video and as we continue with the process. For this recipe, and here are the ingredients: 4 old ripe bananas. I am going to use approximately about 1/8 of a cup of sugar. This is dried desiccated coconut, and I'm using half to 3/4 cup of self-raising flour and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I will be using, this is 1 cup of milk, and I'll be using accordingly. I can't really say it's not 1 cup exactly, it's like more or less. Okay, let's get into the video and how to do it. To begin with, and we will smash the bananas with a potato masher. And we'll add some flour into it, and I'll go by tablespoon by tablespoon. For now I'm going to use 3 tablespoons. Just for this moment. And continue mashing. And I will add another 2 tablespoons. And at this point, I'm going to add some sugar. So it's about 1/8 cup. And at this point, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of coconut. You can use also freshly grated coconut, but I'm using dried coconut. And I'm going to add some milk. So please boil it so that see how watery or thickness you desire the batter to be, but the batter shouldn't be too thick or too watery. It should be just moderate, like a pancake batter. And at this point I'm going to add a little bit more. I'll add the whole thing. So it's 3/4 cups of flour I'm using here. And with that, I'm going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So the batter is ready right now, and see how the batter is. And we'll wait for about a few minutes before we start frying them. I have some butter here melted. It's preferable to use ghee or unsalted butter. Here I'm using ghee, which is equally to unsalted butter, and so you put on approximately about half a teaspoon on each hole. And I'm using an ice cream scoop, the smallest size, and I will link down where you can get this pan. It is in the same city in Calgary where I got this pan. I will link it down. Elsewhere, I will link another one in Amazon, and when I find it, I'll look it up for you. So I'm scooping this up. So for this, we'll cover it up and let it cook on a medium low, which I'm having at number 3 to number 4, or in between of 3.5, which is just sufficient. As you can see, it is already cooking and it's already like puffed up. So I'm going to flip it over. And just to let you know, this is not neyappam. It is totally a different version, and we'll let it cook for another few more minutes for the bottom to be cooked. I'm going to flip this again. As you can see, the bottom is already getting cooked, and we'll let it cook again, the top part to brown a little bit. And then it should be good for tea time. I believe it's already been cooked, so let's get it out. Yeah. And it's the same way that I'm going to add the butter, half teaspoon. And I'm covering it up. This is a second way of doing it, so I'm pouring some butter on it, and then the same well, on this you will not get the round shape as like how you got on the other one, and so I'm having 4. And after this you just pour a little bit more butter and we'll let it cook. And I'm going to cover it up and let it come to cook. I am not sure if I'll be able to. No, it's too soft, so we'll come back in a few more minutes. Now we shall flip this. And we'll come back a few minutes for it to be cooked. This is ready. And we'll get the next batch out. So here viewers, this is my end product of the banana fritters, mashed banana fritters. This is my own mom's version, which she taught me. And there's two ways of doing it. For those who do not have a pan to make this round shape, you can do it in the other pan like which you saw on the video. So it's the same thing, but it's just a different way of frying it. So, and try and let me know how you've tasted. Many of them has tried, which I've made personally and given them. And so go ahead and let me know. Happy Canada Day once again, 153 years. And so may this Canada Day will be a joyful one in you and in your family and your loved one as you're in your neighbors. Do share this with your neighbors as well. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and see you in the next video.